Hello, my friends, and welcome to another spot of positivity. My name is Rosalie, and I just thought I'd spend some time with you this morning and chit chat a bit. Now, traditionally, on a Thursday, I like to rant because it's not in my nature to complain, and so I have to develop that part of me a bit better. Not true. My rant is going to be that yesterday, we went out, we decided it was hot, we'd had a hard day of work, and we were going to go for a swim, which I know sounds super, super duper lucky, and it is. We are very fortunate to live by the beach here, and we can go for a swim at the end of a hard day or a hot day, and it was a bit hot. So we go downstairs. We try to start the car and it doesn't start. So that was super duper, well, it wasn't super duper annoying, but it was a bit weird because we had just got our starter replaced a couple weeks ago. The battery was replaced in November, and we're thinking, well, did we leave a light on in the car or something? We couldn't think of anything we could have done, so we went out, we phoned some friends, and the friends that live around the corner weren't home, and they have jumper cables, and the friends that live a little bit further away and would have come if we had jumper cables, they didn't have jumper cables. So anyway, meanwhile, I go to the shop down the road and go buy some because we don't know where ours have gone to. We used to have some. And get some. Our friend around the corner comes home. He tries to fix it, tries to get it moving. Doesn't work. They're down there for about half an hour. Finally, by using our new ones, I don't know if something goes in place and we get it moving. So my husband says, let's go for a drive now. And by that time, it's it's really time to eat our dinner and everything. So I pack a little picnic lunch, and we go down the road, and then we get to this grocery store. We're gonna get a little fizzy drink to add to our picnic, and he turns off the car by mistake because it's just second nature. It just happens, and he turns off the car, and lo and behold, it doesn't start again. So yuck. And we get a fellow customer to help us, and of course we've got our jumper cables with us, and they try for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm getting the drinks in the shop and stuff. And can they get it started? No. So then we have to get the insurance guy, and it's under insurance, thankfully. And he comes out and instantly it starts, right? So then by that time we're thinking, well, we really need to get the car moving and work it for a while. So my son is reading to us in the car as entertainment. So we have entertainment, although it's kind of blazing hot and get kind of tired in that time. And finally, the car's moving by this time. So we go for a drive. We decide we're going to go see this comet that's going on right now, and I think it's called, Neowise. Yes, that's it. And so we're looking for the comet. Take a friend along, and then we realize actually in Cyprus the best time to see the comet is sunrise, just before sunrise, and so we have a lot of fun seeing the other various stars, and we have our devices to show us what they are because we're not super good at astronomers, and we keep the car running while we're looking in the sky. And finally we go home, drop our friend off, and get home. And as we're going home, as we drive into our we're in an apartment building, we kind of adjust the car, and we realize that, darn it, the car stops again. So that's it. So we know that the next morning, which is now, we won't going to be able to start the car again. So we then we just stop the car, we go in and have a sleep. The thing is that fortunately the battery is under warranty, so it has now been replaced. So that was my long rant. And the guy said to us, because of COVID and everything, people haven't run their cars as much, and there's been a drain on people's batteries, which is premature, and I have no idea why. But anyway, he said it's not unusual. It was still annoying, but we do have, I guess the car is now, the battery is warranted until November, which is kind of too bad. We thought we'd have another year out of this, but that's okay. We're in July, and it's He said it should last for 3 years. Certainly not just till November, you wouldn't think. Anyway, there we are. We've got a new battery. We're happy. And that was my little saga. So, also because it is Thursday, rant over. But I would like to say some things I've been thinking about, and hopefully it will be a little inspiration to you as well. And I've got a little experiment I'm doing with life and seeing how that's going. So the thing is, as I said to you, I don't know, a couple times probably, I write every day. I write in my thankfulness book. Let me just get it. This is my thankfulness book. Isn't it pretty? Kind of velvety, not super fancy. And I write in this every day. I try to write 3 things in the morning that I'm thankful for, right? So usually about the previous day, or maybe something I'm looking forward to on said day. However, I like to save most of those things for the next day so that I can say how thankful I was. And so I wrote a few things today. Let me see what I have today. Oh, today I was really happy because we had everyone in the car with us and had that little drive looking at the stars, and I was happy about it. And also some of the stuff we got done. And just a few plans for today that I'm looking forward to. So those are just really simple things, and I force myself, it's not hard to force myself, but I discipline myself to do that every morning. Now, following on from there, that sets the mood for the day, and I'm already in a thankful mode to set my, to be okay for the day. The second part of that, though, is that because I'm trying to get up before other people do, I have a thing I am calling painting the atmosphere. So it sounds very, way out there. But I figure, right? You know how you have people that have moods or whatever that can really create an atmosphere in a room. You know when that person is grumpy, it's going to be hard. You really have to fight to stay positive. Well, I don't know if I'm that kind of person or not, but I want to affect the atmosphere the other way. And so, as I begin my day, I like to visualize what kind of a day I want to make it in the house. So, like, for instance, if I'm already thinking thankfulness, okay, today I would like to create a soft yellow atmosphere. So to me, that is thankfulness is a positive attitude. Now, I can't manipulate people to do that, right? I cannot manipulate my family to be positive. They're pretty positive people, but I can foster that attitude in myself of thankfulness, of joy, of delight. And if I already make a decision in the morning that that's the kind of day I want to foster for myself, I can actually affect the moods of people around me. I believe I can. I'm maybe not that person that's super, super influential, and if mom's not in a good mood, ain't nobody in a good mood. I don't think I'm really like that very much, but I know that we do have power to some extent to affect the atmosphere around us. So today, my little thing I'm painting the atmosphere is a beautiful color yellow, and again, it's not very tangible, it's not very scientific perhaps, but it's a choice I'm making before the day begins. And so when things arise that, conflicts arise, which they sometimes do, I'm thinking, no, I am staying positive, I'm staying happy, I am going to do my best to affect the atmosphere around me in a joyful, happy way. There is so much to be thankful for, and we do love each other in our family. We do care for each other. It's good to bring it back around to that. And when things get frustrating, and when things get hard, and when things get conflicting, when people are annoyed at each other, I can't say stop being annoyed, but I can remember in my heart that what my choice is going to be, and do the best I can without being manipulative, but do the best I can to remember that throughout the day and create sunshine and joy and light in my day for myself and my family. And sometimes it has to be for yourself first, because then it's much more real, isn't it? You're giving away something that's really, really in your heart. And so today I'm going to choose to hold on to those feelings of thankfulness and joy and delight and expectation, a sunny, joyful feeling, and see what I can do to also affect the atmosphere around the house. So go ahead and paint the atmosphere in a beautiful color, and if you have ideas about that, go ahead and post them. Click like and surprise. Like and subscribe, and enjoy watching the show if you do, and let me know how you're doing. Thanks very much for joining me on A Spot of Positivity, Thought Spot Thursday.